Right, that's working, that's videoing. So I'm just off the back of the crew. They're a bit down the road. I'll turn camera around, you'll be able to see them. They're a bit down the road there. So they're in front of me. We're just riding along. We're going to the stadium today to see the professional race at the Roubaix Challenge. And we're going to meet the mayor and everything. There was a bit of a delay at the start and I was just getting my head sorted. So just riding off the back and just relaxing. Oh, they've stopped now. They're probably waiting for me, but I was just relaxing, riding along, getting my head straight. So I'm putting all my strategies into place, just having a bit of time on my own. And I'll catch up with the boys now because we're just riding along, nice and easy. Everything's steady. John's going to shout something at me now as we go along. But we'll see. Alright, John?
We want to be on your blog.
So, he's on my blog. John's coming in behind me, look. Come on then, John.
Hey!
He's there, look. Ali, Ali, Ali.
Ali, Ali.
So, we're just bimbling along now. We're going to have a nice day. We're going to the stadium. We're going to relax. And I'll see you soon, bloggers. Put it on later. Go. Well, Krish. Come on, Benji, well done. Celebration, fantastic. Great riding, Mick. Great riding, guys, brilliant, well done. Well done, Paul.
That's not top.
Well done, Satwan. Smile. Just outside you, Satwan. Just coming past you outside. Coming up on outside.
Oh, it's one of that.
There's the boys in Belgium. The boys in Belgium giving it some big style.
Okay, we just
Gonna stop. Quick video update. Not sure actually what time we're in now, but we're coming across Belgium. There's the Lancashire Regiment Cemetery around the corner, so you can tell we're going across the battlefields of the First World War. It's been a long slog so far. We haven't gone very far. We're going very, very slowly, which is fine. It's, you know, we're riding to the ability of the riders that we're with. But my head's not been in the right place for a day or so now. I've got a headache permanently, despite any medication. Maybe I'm tired, but I'm finding it hard. Try not to piss people off, but maybe I have done. So I'm just riding on my own a lot at the moment, just riding off the back like I did yesterday. And it seems to be working. I'm just sort of trying to find a peaceful place, a bit of mindfulness, and we just plod on, and then a bit later on hopefully we'll be in, we'll go to eat first, probably get a bit of food, and then we'll go to Bruges and have enough time hopefully to do a little bit of tourism in Bruges, because Bruges is a lovely city, so hopefully I'll be able to show you some stuff around Bruges. So until then, vloggers, I'll see you later, and I hope in future times that people watch this and maybe it explains a bit, and hopefully you understand that I'm finding it difficult. We're riding the best we can, and I'm finding it difficult. So God bless you all, and I'll see you all soon. Hope you're getting this. This is the Humber estuary. First thing on a sunny spring morning. Some of our riding party are up ahead of me. You can just about see the Humber Bridge in the distance, I hope. But it's a beautiful morning, if a little cold. So we've just got off the ferry, and we've set off. We're heading back to Bradford now. It's been an interesting journey. I'll put it all together at the end in a conclusion. I'll have a think about it for a day or so. It's been an interesting learning curve. I found a lot of it really exciting, very good. Some of it really quite challenging. But I'll put it all in a conclusion, and we'll see where we go from there. Here's to the next time, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. It's a long way off in the future. Checking off for now. So, a conclusion to 6 days of going across Europe, Paris-Roubaix race, raising money for Choices for All, Bulls Foundation, my own personal charity, Epilepsy Action. 6 days of riding with strangers and friends, spending time with strangers and friends, some of whom will remain friends, some of whom clearly never were and never will be, which I think is a shame. I have had, at the same time, the best of times and the worst of times. I love cycling, and I love going to that event. I love doing that event. It's the hardest sportif I've ever done. I'm sure I'll probably do it again. It's just the challenge of doing it, so I want to do it. My depression and anxiety several times over this last week has got in the way of things, and I found it difficult to express myself or not to express myself. Apparently I over-verbalise. Do you know what I do? Sometimes people have even asked me, oh, what about you, Andy? What about this? What about the other? So I've given them an answer, and I've given them an explanation, and I've told them a little bit about where I've come from. The interpretation that I've got since then is that that has been inappropriate and not right. Well, if you don't want to know about me, don't ask about me. I'm happy to tell you my story. If you're not interested, then don't ask me. That's just one point. If I put my own strategies into place, like I did on this journey, by doing things like riding on my own. Even though we're in a group, I'll ride off the back and ride on my own. I'm not being, like some people might perceive to be, a drama queen. I am putting my strategies into place. I am staying out of the way. I am talking to myself. I am doing my mindfulness exercises like I've been trained by people who care and understand mental health issues. I don't expect everybody that I ride with to A, understand me, or B, understand mental health issues. But just a little bit of, from my point of view, this might be right, it might be wrong, but from my point of view, a little bit less of them and us. There was a bit of that. I didn't enjoy that at all. I might have got things wrong on this trip. Never ever was my intention to upset anybody. I've done my best. I did what I can. But it's just a real struggle. And when it happens, even I don't understand what's going on, and people try to understand me. So how can I explain it and even say X, Y, and Z when I don't understand it myself? So I do what I can. I do what I can all the time. I hope this hasn't been too boring for you. This is my conclusion. Will I ever do it again? Sitting here right now, just after the event, then I have no idea. Probably not, is how I feel. A year's a long time. I will say this. This is my final bit, I think. Particularly to Taraz, who puts up with an awful lot. All I can say is God bless you, my friend. I think you're fantastic. You put up with an awful lot of shit. You organised an awful lot of people. You got us all the way to France and all the way back again. Sometimes, I'll be dead honest, you drive me mad. And I can't cope with some of the little things. But I think you're world class, mate. I think you're a fantastic bloke, and I can't thank you enough. Not a lot else I can say, really. That's my conclusion. It's a bit of a rant, bit of a whatever, going on and on and on and on and on. I talk too much. That's one of the things I've been accused of. I'm just trying my best to cope with everything that goes on inside my head, and sometimes I don't know what's going on inside my head, which I've already said. I know I've said it several times. So that's it. That's me. That's depression. It's cycling. It's anxiety. I found this trip exciting and frightening all at the same time. So for those of you that have ridden with me over the last week, those of you that know me, I hope that makes a little bit of sense. I hope that gives you an idea of where my head's at. So thank you. Those of you that don't understand, and those of you that aren't very happy with things that have gone on over the last week, I never meant to cause any offence, but if you are offended and you're not happy, well, c'est la vie. Thanks very much. Enjoy things. God bless all. That's my conclusion. Good night.